What is going on, all you spies? It's Ultimate Spy 53 here, and welcome to another episode of Reviewed. This is Reviewed number 77, and today I'm going to be reviewing Disney's The BFG. So, what did I think of The BFG? I love this movie. This is a great movie. It's funny, it's amazing, it's, magical, it's just like a really fun movie to watch. This came out last year on July 1st. It's actually directed by Steven Spielberg, and it's his first Disney movie, actually. It's based on a book by Roald Dahl, whatever his name is. But it's a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. I gotta say, it's one of my I have to say, it probably was one of my favorites from last year, just because of how good it was, because it had so much interesting, things in it. It was a beautiful movie with fantasy elements and music. Of course, music kind of reminded me of Harry Potter. In fact, I almost felt like John Williams, who composed the movie, actually just put a bunch of Harry Potter music into the movie, just like recycled it. That's what I felt like it was. But yeah, I really liked it. The basic idea of the movie is that it's about this little girl named Sophie, who's, I think she's like, well, the actress is 13, but I think I don't know how old she is exactly, but she's in this orphanage, and she sees the big final giant, which is also known as BFG, who's the smallest giant in the entire country, and he takes her away because she could tell people, and it's really, really weird how he talks and how he says things, because maybe I think the idea is that it's of Roald Dahl's word. I can't pronounce his name actually, but I feel like that's how it was. It's Roald Dahl's words, and it's really interesting. Kind of that magical language and stuff like that, and the fact that he's very disfigured, like he can't talk very well and stuff like that. But honestly, it's an amazing movie. This movie, but I'm not gonna tell the plot because why would I do that? But basically, the idea of it is that they become friends. See, basically, his work is that he's dream catching. That's his job, which is really, really cool. I like that. The fact that what he does for a living is he catches the dreams, and then he puts the dreams into people's heads, which is really, really, really nice. But one of the really amazing things about it is the visuals. I couldn't believe how amazing it was. Like it was beautiful. The way that Steven Spielberg captured the visuals in the movie, the dreams, the music. Well, the music was John Williams, but the music, the visuals, and everything about it was just amazing. And it was a really, really good movie. I really liked it. So like I said before, it's got my favorite of last year because it was such a good movie. I missed the release date, of course, but it came to the press and I saw it. It was really, really good. But yeah, it was funny too. It was just great because, well, the idea of the movie is that the giants are gonna attack the human world, and BFG has to, warn the queen, or he has to tell the queen, with the help of Sophie, who's this little girl who, she's British. I think all the cast was British, because I think the accent of the BFG was Irish or Scottish or something like that. I can't remember. He had a very unique accent. I know that part, but it was basically they had to, the giants were picking on they were picking on BFG because he was so small compared to them, but also he had to warn the queen so she would take care of them. And the queen was played by Penelope Winton. If you don't know her, she played Harriet Jones in Doctor Who, which is really, really cool. I love that part. And also you got Rebecca Hall, who played a sort of love interest in Iron Man 3. She played like a ex-girlfriend type of person in Iron Man 3 with an American accent. She's the actress Rebecca Hall, who's American and British, also played the character of that. But it's just the only other movie that I've seen her in. But she played the she basically played the queen's handmaiden, essentially, or a handwoman, something like that. Obviously this very beautiful woman who takes care of the queen, basically, and it's a really funny moment because the idea of the green stuff that the BFG drinks, the stuff goes down instead of up, and then you drink it, and it makes you fart crazily. Like you rock it up and you fart, it's gassy, it's gross, no more gross than the cucumber thing that the BFG eats, which is gross. I mean, there's some really gross parts, really gross parts. In fact, the idea that that's really interesting things about Sophie. We learned that Sophie is in fact dreamless. She can't sleep. She has insomnia, which means she can't sleep at all. That's why she's dreamless. She doesn't have the ability to have dreams, and of course, BFG gives her dreams, which is really interesting. But yeah, I like that the comedy in the middle of the movie, or towards the end of the movie, when we see all this big stuff, the BFG, BFG finally coming to the queen. It was so funny to see that part, and I like that part. It was really funny. Seeing him. I laughed my ass off when I saw that scene. The scene where you have all these giant things like mountains meant food for the BFG, a pitchfork for a fork, and a sword for a knife, and a watering can for pouring tea, which eventually becomes the stuff that he likes to drink because he drinks the tea, he didn't like the tea, and it's really funny. And even everyone drinks the green stuff, and it's hilarious to watch. But also Sophie becomes a better person. She becomes more brave, and she obviously goes on. I like the scene where she has like this little cute dress on because she's like a little girl, and she wasn't wearing anything really much cute, but she looks adorable in the movie. Like towards the end of the movie, she looks adorable because of course she looks adorable, and of course she's an orphan. So I find the really amazing thing about the movie was the fact that she gets adopted at the end of the movie, which is really beautiful. And it's just overall it's a beautiful movie because the soundtrack is a beautiful music. I don't know, I feel like the soundtrack was just recycled because I felt like a lot of it was from Harry Potter, like recycled music, because I maybe just me or a lot of movies that are either directed by a similar director to another movie or composed by the same composer for another movie. They just recycled the same soundtrack, and I don't know, it kind of felt like that, but that was really good. It was hilarious, just the Queen stuff with the Queen. It was just funny to watch. It was just so funny, and like seeing all the stuff that the Giants eats, or he speaks the way he speaks, or even the visuals of the dreams were just fantastic. Like when the scene where the BFG is catching dreams and showing Sophie all this amazing stuff, and even giving Sophie her own dream bottle, is beautiful. Like it has this art, this amazing art. I don't know who made it, the movie. I don't know who put the post-production of the movie, but it's a beautiful movie. It really is. I mean, I've seen quite a lot of beautiful movies, and this is definitely one of the more successful movies that I've seen. Or not really successful. It was unfortunately more or less a bomb based off of the financial success of the movie. It wasn't a bomb to the critics. It was really good. Actually scored I think 72% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is actually pretty good. But it was a financial bomb for the movie because it grossed just I think of a few over the I think it was like $160 something million over $140 million budget, something like that. Not very good. I can't remember exactly, but it's not the best, and it didn't. It flopped. It bombed at the box office in terms of financial business. It didn't actually suck at the movies. It was actually really good. I really liked it. That's why I might have to get the Blu-ray because it's such a good movie. I mean, I was able to see it on Netflix, but I think I deserve to get this as an actual movie. I don't know, to see the beach and stuff because it's just a stunning movie to watch. It really is. The plot is amazing. These giants pick on the BFG because they're huge. I think I have Jermaine Clement voiced the Scottish looking guy because he looks Scottish. If you don't know him, he voiced the crab guy in Moana. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he did, and he was in a British accent, even though he's New Zealand. Although you think you got Lord of the Rings, they use British accents all the time, even though they were New Zealand. But point is that it was just a fantastic movie. It was funny. It was And the comedy really stuck out to me a lot was about the comedy. Yeah, the comedy was really funny. I like that. The story of it, seeing all these visuals, seeing the premise of London, because London, in my opinion, is a beautiful city. It really is. It's just a fantastic city. I can't remember the year this movie took place. I don't know. It felt like it was modern day, just based off of what it was doing. Yeah, I think it was modern day. It definitely felt like it was modern day. I can't remember a year. I think it was like maybe early, 2010 or something like that. Something like that. I don't know. But it was a really, really good movie. I really enjoyed it, and it's such a wonderful movie to watch. It really is, and especially when it's based on a book. I mean, there's a lot of book to movie adaptations where they suck. They really do. They don't do it at all. Hunger Games, I'm not one of them. Harry Potter isn't one of them. Well, okay, Harry Potter could be one of them because of some of the movies in there didn't do as well in translation. But this book movie translation was really good. I almost forgot that it was based on a book. And I was actually, before the movie came out in 2016, it was actually an animated movie. But yeah, the motion capture was amazing. It looked so realistic. Some of the scenes were pretty disgusting, but also the language that the BFG speaks is so interesting. I just love the movie itself. It's such an amazing movie. It really, really is. That's why I like it so much. It had some amazing scenes, fantastic, astounding, amazing, beautiful. A lot of comedy, obviously, but also like a whimsical, magical, idea of dreams. His job is catching dreams. I mean, who wouldn't want a job catching dreams, giving them to people, and giving them happy dreams, and even the idea of making a dream. That was a really cool part of the movie. I like the movie. The part of the movie where you have BFG making a dream for the Queen. Did that rhyme? Making a dream for the Queen. Yeah, that rhymed. Oops, I do not know if that's right, but showing that the scene where Sophie gives him the orders of what exactly to put in the dream. That was amazing. It's just the idea of that. It was really, really cool. Having her go in the visiting order, and then of course come to the palace, Buckingham Palace, and actually having her, announce what she had in her dream. It was exactly what she saw. People getting eaten by little kids getting eaten by giants, which is really fun. But also just I think the best part of the movie, aside from the visuals, was the comedy. Seeing all these stuff coming out to the BFG. All these giant heaping portions of food for the BFG. This table, all the guards just. Their reaction to the BFG was hilarious. Back when he's laying out the map for the Get to Giant Country, he goes way off the map. He's like a map that's like this size, and then it's like it's right over here, so it's like way far out, and that was really funny. I like that part. It's just overall a really fantastic movie. I really liked it, and it was by far one of the best movies of 2016 that I've seen, aside from maybe a few. I can't remember if there's one of them that's better, but this is definitely a really good movie that I would love to own it. Coraline still tops it, but this movie was, in terms of the year it came out, it was one of the best, and I really liked it. And it's visually beautiful. It has a really interesting plot. The music just adds to it. I love how music just kind of sets the mood for it, and like especially when you see the BFG kind of like hopping between Giant Country and London, and you have that music, of that whimsical adventure music. It gives a lot of life to that movie. It really does. It makes the movie just a enjoyable thing to watch. And it's still on Netflix if you guys want to see it, so I recommend it. So I think that does it for this review. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Rating wise, I would give it a full on 100% because it deserves that much. It's such a gorgeous movie. The casting is really surprising to see. Like, I don't really, when I see movies and I see the casting, I'm like, oh my god, actors are like some movies that I've seen recently where I didn't realize which actor was in that. It just surprised me, like Passengers. I didn't even know Lawrence Fishburne was in the movie until I saw him. Like, oh my god. And this movie, I was very surprised to see both Penelope Winton and Rebecca Hall in it, because I saw it the first time in theaters, or not first time, but the second time in theaters, because I went to the Crest, which is really cheap. And I went to it, and I was surprised by it, but also it was such a great movie to watch. It really is. It's a very good. I mean, I haven't read the book at all, but based off of what the movie gave to me, I liked it so much. It was a great movie. I loved it a lot. It was such a fantastic idea for a live action movie, especially when it was directed by Steven Spielberg. I mean, come on. I think also the fact that it was his first Disney movie directed by him, because he's mostly doing, Jurassic Park, and I think one of the movies that I haven't seen before. But I think the only movies I've seen him do are Jurassic Park, and this is his first Disney movie, and it was just an amazing movie. I loved it, and it had that, British atmosphere, which I love. British people, I love the British idea, the British people and the British, movies that they make, like Harry Potter. Well, obviously, it reminded me a lot of Harry Potter because of the soundtrack. Because the soundtrack not only felt recycled, but also just felt like it did a lot of. Because I had a pause movie like, wait, is that what I think it is? Like, why does it sound so Harry Potter? And I look up, oh, it's John Williams. He does Harry Potter. So there you go. But anyway, I hope you liked this video again. And if you did, please hit the like button. It really, really is appreciated. It really does help the channel out if you give that like button a click. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new around here, because you click the notification bell, you'll get notified when new videos come out, new reviews, anything like that. So yeah, so you click right here to go to last week's episode, where I reviewed the movie The Secret Life of Pets, and you click here to go to the previous week before that, to review the movie of King Arthur, which, gotta say, wasn't very impressive. But yeah, I would 10 out of 10 movie. Again, it's really fucking good. I loved it so much. It's adventurous, it's musical, it's magical, it's beautiful, it's everything you would think for a book movie adaptation for a adventure movie. It's fantasy, it's everything like that. The dreams are beautiful, the visuals are beautiful. It's just an amazing movie. I liked it a lot. It was surprisingly good. So anyway, thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time for another episode. Alright? See ya.